All right, so for my vent session, okay, and I'm gonna clear the energy at the end again. Um, this week has been very testy. I'm gonna say that just because it all started with me waking up and having an epiphany one morning that, the people that you once called your friends, it's like you gotta be careful. You have to be very careful about who you have in your corner, who you have in your ear, and who you have within listening range or within ear range. And I say that because a lot of people do not mean you well. And even though you might have grown up with them or you might have built a friendship with them over years, a lot of friendships are very superficial. They're very surface level in my case. They're very conditional. And like, what drives me crazy about people is that instead of just saying, I don't like this person, or I don't like these things about this person doesn't make me feel good, I'm just not gonna fuck with them. Instead of people doing that, they put on these fake smiles and these fake fronts as if they are your friend, when deep down inside they know they don't fuck with you. Now, I don't know specific reasons why certain relationships have strayed, but from my conversations with my elders, with my ancestors, and just from the energy that I see and that I get, it's a mixture of just lack of communication, envy, jealousy, and a splash of misery, like self-hatred and misery. Like people who aren't happy with themselves and the things that they have going on in their life. Therefore, it's impossible for them to be happy for me. It's impossible for people to support me when they're barely supporting themselves. They're barely keeping themselves afloat in life. I've noticed that a lot of my relationships rely on me for emotional support, for that boost in energy, for that motivation, that positive energy that is needed to overcome negative self-thoughts and negative, like, just any type of negativity that might be going on in your brain. We all need a light, right? So I think a lot of my relationships are strictly that. Ooh, this is uncomfortable. I'm sitting on the hill, so it's like uncomfortable on my ass to sit Indian style, even though I desperately want to sit Indian style. But anyway, and I'm gonna tell you some shit that I've probably said a million times, and I'm gonna say it again because you might not have watched the video that I said this in. What has really put into perspective how people feel about me is social media. And, I try not to take things personal. I try not to look too deep into it. But it is what it fucking is, okay? So I'm going to say this way. The algorithm is set up to operate the way it operates based off of human behavior, okay? For example, the algorithm is only going to show you things on your timeline, especially people who are following thousands and thousands of people. If you have you're following 5,000 people, of course it's going to have to pick and choose what you see, because you're not going to see all of these posts from all 5,000 people all day, every single day. So what it does is it keeps track of basically what you like. And the only way it knows to do that is if you click it, right? So if you are clicking the like button on things, that you're telling the algorithm, this is the type of shit I like. This is the type of content I want to see on my page. And then a lot of people do it for, I forgot what it's called, positive reinforcement, so to say. So for example, if I have friends, like if I have a group of friends, it's me and I got 3 female friends that we're tight. We always hanging out with each other. We talk to each other almost every day on the phone. We got a female group chat. If I see these girls, every time they post a picture, that's my bitch, right? I like her. I love her. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to like her pictures. If it's something that I really, really just, girl, you look good, want you to put on the side. If it's like family pictures or something of that sort, then what, you love it. If you, Facebook gives you the option to say how you feel. Either haha, it's funny. You could get the angry face. You could get the surprise face. You can get crying face, the sad face. You can get the happy face. You can get the Karen, I love you face, and you can like it. You can love it. So it gives you options. Now, I noticed, now for me, I've never been the type of person that really gets caught up on likes just because I never got any. Just being honest. I never got caught up on follows because I never got any. Like, people don't follow me. People don't like shit that I post, okay? So I've never gotten into the whole realm of I'm posting shit because I'm getting likes, okay? But one thing that's always noticeable are the people who like a lot and when they stop. Now, social media fucks you up here too, because not only are they gonna let you know who liked your shit, but they gonna let the whole world know who liked your shit. And if it's somebody that you're close to, somehow your best of the fucking friends, names always pop up like underneath it, so you can see it without you even having to click on it to see who liked it. Your friends, your best of friends, names will pop up. So it's so fucking funny to me how, I'ma just say, fake people like fake people. Fake loves fake, and fake hates real, like, period. And a lot of times, especially with college friends, now all of my high school friends, everything is cool and kosher, but when it comes to the motherfucking college friends, this is some of the fakest people I've ever met in my life. And it's funny because I stopped going to homecoming a long time ago, just because to me homecoming is just reliving the past over and fucking over and over and over and over again. Some people didn't have a good experience in college, so it's like we don't want to keep reliving that shit every year. All I see are a bunch of people who have not grown. Like, they're doing the same shit they was on 20 years ago, and then have the nerve to come out here, and it's just a fuck fest, okay? Let's just say that. A whole bunch of people that ain't get the fuck in college, they want to come back and fuck now. Like, it's just a bunch of shit that I just don't want any parts of. But most of all, this is before I knew that I had social anxiety. I never felt good at homecoming, like coming back. Now, during school, college was fun. I loved homecoming. I loved partying. Like, when I look at my pictures, I used to party a fucking lot. I didn't even realize how much I partied. Probably why I don't like doing it now. But coming back and doing that shit for homecoming is so ew. Seriously. Just being honest, nobody's happy to see me. Like, all the people that I fucked with in college, I talked to. Okay, if they want to fucking be in contact with me, and which at this point is nobody. I don't deal with nobody. Just be me, myself, I, and God, ancestors. Okay, my spirits. But it's just fake. I don't like phony shit, and I don't like being around a bunch of people who clearly don't even give a fuck about me, smiling in my face, acting like they care. Y'all don't give a shit about me, and it shows. So it's just interesting how people play favoritism in your face, how they will purposely not support your shit, but you will see their ugly asses. And when I say ugly, I mean your energy. And what I mean by ugly energy is anybody who pretends to be a friend of mine for whatever fucking reason, whatever the case may be. I don't care. There's no reason to be phony. There's no reason to pretend to like something you don't. So anyone who does that has ugly energy to me. You're fake, you're phony, and that means you lying to yourself. That's why you're not happy, and you cannot latch onto someone else's happiness, especially not by being a fake ass bitch. It don't work like that. When I go to homecoming, like, people literally act like they don't fucking see me. They look past me, and it's like, listen, I'm 34. I smoked a lot of weed. I don't even remember half of the shit that went on in college. So if you got a problem with me for some shit that happened in college, who gives a fuck? Because I don't even remember any of that shit. Just like last night. So for instance, there was this guy I used to be friends with, and I didn't know we had a fucking problem until I seen him at fucking homecoming, and he definitely gave me the, like, don't fucking talk to me, don't speak to me, don't say shit to me. And I was confused because I'm like, I haven't seen you in like 15 years. I haven't seen you in 15 years and you're angry. What did I do to you? Like, I haven't seen you. So what? You're mad about something that I did 15 years ago? Oh, okay. So last night I was like, let me Google my messenger and see what the last messages between me and him was. And it was hilarious because, okay, so our friendship started off where he messaged me because he was interested. He was trying to fuck. But he had a bitch and I was talking to somebody. So I was just like, nigga, we can be friends. Because I'm not about to even be dipping and dabbling with you doing all this extra shit. I'm not no extra type of bitch. One man at a time. I'm not about to be juggling multiples. That's just fucking ridiculous. So he like, what if I'm like, he is always challenging me in the messages, but I like a challenge, so let's get it. And basically saying like he still wants to talk to me even though he got the other bitch and blah 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 and blah 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 blah. All the messages are him basically saying he wants to fuck, and it's me stalling and bullshitting him. Like, I will ha talk nasty to you and make jokes, but I never came through on the promise. So eventually, like towards the end, which I thought we were joking, I didn't know that he really was serious. And if I read these messages to you, you'd be like, girl, you need to stop. Like, as a youngin', I really thought that being a tease was funny. I don't know why. I should not have been doing that. But anyway, so he made a comment that him and my said friend should have a threesome. Okay, he want me to lick his booty hole, all this other crazy shit that we used to joke about. Now, I feel like in my heart, he got what he wanted from her. He just didn't get what he wanted from me. So when I seen him, I was with her and he gave me a gangsta grizzle. And he went over to her and was being hella nice, hugged her, everything. Like, it's his whole mood switched when he seen her. So that lets me know that she gave him what he wanted and he mad at me because I never fell through on the promise. Well, so if you mad about that 15 years later, then you should just be fucking mad. Like, nobody cares. You cute and all. But he clearly has some mental issues because he took everything that I said personal. Like, he was such a fucking sensitive ass little bitch. Like, when I go back and read his messages, like, bro, you are so fucking sensitive. And I'm glad I didn't fuck him because he was nasty. Ew, he was very demanding and aggressive. So that's probably why I never had sex with him. I like being submissive, but you're not about to be telling me to lick your booty hole and weird shit, okay? Anyway. That's funny because this is before it was even a thing. Like, it's not even a thing. Well, I didn't know it was a thing back in the 2006, 2007. It's 2021. I thought it just started becoming a thing in like 2018, but I guess I'm wrong. So yeah, and like I just went back and read a lot of old messages. Now there are a lot of people that I will say I left hanging, like I just never responded to their messages. Like there's a female that I was really tight with and she tried to apologize for her bullshit ass in my messages and I ghosted that bitch, like fuck you. So it makes sense why she don't fuck with me or why she act a little funny towards me. Another thing that's starting to come to surface are people with children feeling some type of way because I ain't got none. And it's like, y'all, stop that shit. Y'all don't understand how fucking... Let me say something. When I say that I'm lonely, I don't mean like literally like the depressive, oh, I wish I had somebody around type of lonely. What I mean is I don't have parents. Okay, I don't have siblings. And I don't have children. I don't even have a fucking boyfriend at this point. So it's like people who are married, who have villages behind them, who have kids to hug them, to love them every single day, don't realize how lucky they are. They look at my lonely ass life out here by my fucking self being a loner and think that this is just the best shit ever. It's not, okay? Y'all have houses, y'all have cars. Like, y'all have fucking people to lean on if shit go bad. You have your shit together. Like, I feel like I don't have my shit together at all. Like, I just feel like my shit is a hot fucking mess. And then I have shitty ass parents, so I don't even have a good relationship with my parents. Like, if and when I get pregnant, I gotta do this shit by myself. You know, I don't have, like, I'm not gonna have that support system that a lot of people have, and they just think that I'm just so fucking lucky because I sacrificed everything that I had to move to California. Yeah, but my credit is fucked up, okay? Yeah, I did. But I don't have my own place to stay right now. I don't have a house I can go to by myself. I don't even have an apartment right now. Like, my business is doing great, but I don't have help. I don't have no support. I'm doing this shit by myself. So, like, for people to be jealous and envy of that shit is fucking ridiculous to me. Like, you have no idea what your girl is going through, and I wish I would stop with this shit, for real. I love you all, and I wish people could just appreciate me for the person I am and stop looking at me and wishing that you were or could be who I am. Why? Hang out with me and let me teach you some attributes. But at the end of the day, you don't even really know who I am for you to be wanting to be me. You feel me? So it's like, don't envy my life. Do not be jealous of this shit. There's nothing to be jealous about. Now, when I become a millionaire and I get married and I have the best husband in the world and I have all the kids that I want and I'm out here writing $1 million scholarships, like when I'm doing stuff like that, then something is biting the fuck out of me. Then I want y'all to get jealous. Then I want you to be envious. But right now, are you fucking kidding me? I'm having to spend every fucking dime I have to start a business. I don't have no fucking help. I don't have no assistance. It's hard. Life is fucking hard. I'm trying to move to Atlanta with fucked up credit and no fucking proof of income. Like, come on, y'all. Like, be serious. My life is not that fucking peachy cream. You just gotta stop looking at your glass half full and thinking that mine is all the way full. It's not. Okay? My shit is 3/4 full. But it's not all the way. So stop doing that to me. Like, it hurts my heart. It hurts my heart that my friends, people who I call my friends, who I love, and who I never in my life ever compared myself to and never thought would compare themselves to me, actually look at me and have the nerve to be envious of my fucking life. Y'all don't have a clue how desperate I want a child. Y'all don't have a clue how desperate I want a support system, how I want a family, how I want that village behind me. I don't have none of that shit. And you jealous? Get a life. Then let me talk about my shitty ass dad real quick, and then I'm gonna let this go. And I really do not like talking negatively about my parents in public, but it's my life, and at the end of the day, it negatively affects me, and it positively affects me. It has definitely made me into the beast that I am. Like, I can do anything I want on my own. I don't need their support. I don't need shit from them. But at the same time, I do. I need love from them, and I need to know that if I ever were to hit a rough patch that I have my parents to lean on. I don't fucking have that. Like, my dad doesn't want me around. He doesn't want me at his home, but he doesn't know how to just say it. So what he does is he finds things to nitpick at and just makes it seem like everything is just too much for him. Too much. But what it boils down to is he doesn't like to see the makings of my success. And it's disgusting. Like, you're my father, and at the end of the day, you should want to see me do great things in the world. You should want to see the best in me. But he's not even being supportive of, and at this point, I cannot force my parents to do what I need them to do. So I bet you I got everything except the fucking cord watch. Which I got one in the car, so it's not a big deal. I'm gonna just have to walk all the way back to the fucking car because my battery's not in. But it's ridiculous. It's just like, dude, I'm not getting ready to sit here and cater to your negative ass feelings when I'm trying to build a business and I'm trying to do something that is going to bring an income for me to live a sustainable life. At this moment, I'm doing the best that I can. Do this feel better? I don't think so. I'm doing the best that I can to start this shit on my own with cash money. I don't want no credits at all. So, like, the fact that you're being such a douchebag while I'm trying to do this lets me know that you do not support my dream. And you, like, a part of me feels like he's jealous of the success because he does shit like, complain. Like, I got a shipment in of my jugs finally, complaining about that. So let's see. Just making it seem like it's just so much. It's too much. And then, like, when I put my stuff in the refrigerator, like, I had some ice, some stuff that I froze, some juice, and, like, he is just nasty. If you know that people are drinking these, why would you throw your nasty ass ice cream stuff on top of it? Like, stop being an asshole. Or, like, I have my juices lined up so I can see how much I have and what I have. He's gonna buy stuff from the grocery store and just, like, smash it in front of it. Like, dude, stop being a jerk. But I'm gonna fix his ass because I'm getting ready to leave. And, like, this time around, y'all, I'm not turning back. I'm tired of being my parents' scapegoat for their pain, for their anger, and for their misery. I'm not a burden to you anymore. I don't do shit to you. And if you're mad because I don't be giving you money for rent, that's your fucking fault because you didn't ask for it. I don't feel like people should have to pay their parents fucking rent or mortgage that they're already gonna fucking pay anyway just so that they can stay with them. That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard, and you are a trash ass parent if you are charging your kids to stay with you. That's stupid. It's stupid. You should be out here setting your kids up for fucking success by any means necessary. And if that means sacrificing a little bit of extra cash so that they can stay with you, so fucking be it. Because if you would have prepared them in the first place, they wouldn't be crawling back in the second goddamn place. So y'all need to stop making people feel like they're a burden to you when you brought them into this world and we literally depend on you for certain things, especially guidance, especially advice. And if you can't offer that, the least you can do is offer them a place to fucking stay and without complaint. And if you see them working towards a dream or a goal, support that shit. Okay, no more cards. I do want to read these. Okay, support that shit and stop being a fucking douchebag ass parent and want to be negative and just projecting your fears onto them. So I'm gonna stop shuffling these cards because I have a lot of cards, okay? And my battery is dying. My cord is in the car. So I'm not going to get it until it's time for me to go to the exhibit. So I'm gonna do this really fast before my phone dies. Let's see. All right, let's go. So we have the Six of Wands in reverse. Okay, I got the God of Swords. I get him a lot. The High Priestess in reverse. We have the Five of Swords. Interesting. The Two of Swords in reverse. Ace of Pentacles. And if this happens to go dead, what I'll do is I will re-record this part after I go to the museum. Okay, the Goddess of Pentacles, which I might stop the video and just do that anyway. And then the Tower card. So I think that's... now let's just go ahead and try to read as much as we possibly can while we can. What y'all want me to do? Come back. Or I can read them. Fuck it, let's start. And then if it go dead, it just go fucking dead. So we have the Tower card, which we got last time, but it was in reverse today. It's regular. So this may not be a welcome moment, but it is necessary. So when the Tower card is revealed, it's time you let something go. This may be some type of breakup, breakdown, natural disaster, or generally the loss of something that used to cause you to feel secure. So releasing this form now will help you to embrace and identify with the light. Have courage, let go. It's time for something better. So this is for me. It's telling me this week to let go of the security that I felt staying home with my father. You don't need that. I made it in California without surviving and living off of other people, so we can do this. So now what I'm about to let go is staying with my father for free and not paying rent. I'm letting that shit go, and we're moving to Atlanta full blast, and we're gonna pay our own rent. We're gonna do this shit on our own, because I'm tired of feeling like I'm a burden to my parents, only because they make me feel like I'm a burden to them. I haven't done shit. I don't ask for shit. I'm not a negative ass child, and I'm out here working and feeding my goddamn self. So if that's a burden to you, you're burdening your fucking self, okay? So any fucking way. The Goddess of Pentacles in reverse, I mean. Let's see. So that's the Ace of Pentacles. Should be close. So the Goddess of Pentacles in reverse can indicate being too focused on providing for oneself. So you may be spending time creating a plan to be more financially independent, or even experiencing some guilt and ill feelings towards this action of self-preservation. And on the other hand, this reversal can indicate an imbalance in the juggling of opposing responsibilities. You may be putting too much effort in one area and not the other. Consider restructuring your actions to create a situation where harmony and balance are involved. That's a good one. That was good. Okay. So when it's regular, so this is the multitasking mother figure that has succeeded at doing it all. All right, so I'm gonna have to think about that one. I think I am definitely trying to fix my money so that I can be more financially independent, and I can do things business-wise that my credit score won't hurt. But I think that my responsibilities, I'm definitely juggling unevenly. I have to figure out what the fuck I got going on. Basically, it's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. So the Two of Swords is also in reverse. So let's go to that. So in the reverse, the Two of Swords can indicate the extreme of the above. You are really having a tough time seeing clearly in a situation and have no direction in what is to be done. Breathe, weigh your options, and choose with best intentions. Again, this decision will not go away. Okay, so this card is about confusion. Neither the problem nor solution may be clear, and this is a time to find balance in your intellectual life. Try to remove your blindfold, goddess. Make an attempt to see all aspects of a situation and make a decision based on your best intentions. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I think that's talking financially, because right now I'm back paycheck to paycheck, which I absolutely fucking hate. So I have to figure out how to get myself out of the cycle of paycheck to paycheck and be able to move forward. So this is the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords, there are times that even if we win, it may have cost us so much in the process, it still feels like a loss. Okay, the Five of Swords is all about that very moment. Here our goddess is victorious in the foreground of this lush green battlefield. She has conquered 4 others, and they have retreated and surrendered their swords to her. However, we have to wonder if those in retreat were her competitors or her teammates, as we must always be sure that the cause for which we fight is not vanity. So the Five of Swords can indicate that you are on a conquest and your aggressiveness will lead to victory. However, with that victory, there may be some consequences inherited. Remember, you can't please everyone. And keep moving along your fight with the sword of love and light. As long as you are fighting for a valiant cause and with good intentions, the casualties adhered shall yield no guilt upon you. Amen. That's a good one. That was good. So that's in reference to literally my father. Like, girl, some people gonna be mad about it. You're gonna lose some friends. You're gonna lose some acquaintances. You're gonna lose a lot of support. The people that you thought were gonna support you, but they don't. But it's okay, because you are gonna make it, baby. Ooh, some mosquitoes. Okay, so we got the Ace of Pentacles. Let's see. So the Ace of Pentacles offers to you a brand new opportunity in finances and material prosperity. Hey, thank you, prayer. For it is from a cloud that a hand offering a pentacle over a lush garden of growing wheat appears, and although wheat is commonly seen, seen and harvested in a brown color, it is shown here in a lush shade of green as to signify that this is merely the beginning stages of its growth and yours. The Ace of Pentacles is a very positive card to receive and signifies a brand new opportunity and finances shall arise. Amen. I receive. This fresh and revitalized energy may present itself as the beginning of a new investment, job, promotion, or even a literal gift of financial or material support. Yes, my $15,000. That's my $15,000. I promise you. At this time, you are being called here to tend to the wheat crops and nurture this opportunity that has been given to you, as it will eventually yield forth a bountiful harvest. So joyfully accept this offer and the beautiful feelings of prosperity and abundance that's coming with it. Yay. This card is worth $15,000. Okay, remember I said that. $15,000 card. Okay. So the High Priestess, let me hurry up because my battery is on 10% now. So the High Priestess, I definitely want to get because it's in the reverse. So that indicates a lack of listening. So it's time to connect with Spirit and listen to the messages they have for you. Yes, I need to look up 333. So meditate and take some time to reflect and reconnect. Absolutely. I'm going to do that as soon as I get off the phone because my battery's dying anyway. So I'm about to meditate. So we have the God of Swords. Okay, so know that the God of Swords is powerful. Your clarity of mind coupled with your balance of emotion and logic shall help you accomplish all that you desire. It may be time for you to adopt a stern but fair role in the situation. Be compassionate, however, do not let your emotions get in the way. Connect to your ancestors or spirit guides for clarity if you need to do so. This could be a beautiful time of transformation for you. Take it seriously. Yes, I'm going to meditate because I need to find out what they're talking about. And lastly, we have Six of Wands in reverse, which can suggest that you are not allowing yourself to move forward. By carrying this unnecessary baggage, you are holding yourself back from the transition necessary to evolve. You know this release is necessary. You'll be just fine. Do it. So my release is my anger, my pain, and my frustration for my parents, the need to be accepted and loved by them, and the need to seek any fucking validation from my parents is officially being let go at this moment. Fuck what you heard, fuck what they talking about. This dream, God himself is going to make sure that I head down this path and that I get what is owed to me. Just trying to clear my air. Alrighty, so that's the end of this reading. I just wanted to kind of clear the air a little bit. I'm getting ready to play with this some more, and then I'm going to meditate and just get ready. It's almost time for me to go to the Golden Mummy Museum. So I'm going to relax in nature and just try to connect with my ancestors, because they do have messages for me that I need to receive. I've been seeing 333 a lot, so I definitely need to research and figure out what message they are trying to push out to me, and then I will be back with an update. So I'll be in Atlanta the next time I make this video. I love you all. Have a good one.